4th down. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed to the running back. Eludes a tackle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The important 3rd down play coming up. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down. We're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. He went behind the receiver. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to 33. Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense knows not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. That's a solid gain in lieu of the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they put 6 more on the board.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking for the wideout. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Grab down the middle. It's York. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Play-action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the Colbert team pins it in and breaks him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Moves the ball to 25, good enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down in the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
They move the 6, but we're to the line here on first down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Catch made on the left side. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit with any deep throws later in this game.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, it means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Well, that first half did not go any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
He's got the first and still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Not weren't exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback. It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff.
35, Georgia, 16.
Bringing it out. It's Chen. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch.
And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks an open space.
Returner brings it out to the 35. And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Not enough on that one. His ball is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Makes a quick grab. The 2-point try is successful. Down to a single-digit lead now, 9-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. Bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he'll wisely throw that one away. it's second down here. Looking for some space. It's Williams. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down of the 17. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going down. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It's your hands when you're shaking.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Brought down to the 47, and that will move. First down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Great cut there. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Close to the tight end. The spot. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bulldogs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And it's caught, so the two-point conversion works. Back to a one-score game. Hope still alive. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The guards will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's caught. It's Williams. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. 1st down. Time winding down deep in this game. A shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 10. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? He's got it with room to run. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gain for him.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the 3-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st and goal, down 8. They've got to score and at a 2-point conversion to tie it. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So here we go. This is it. Late in the game, they need this 2-point conversion to tie things up and possibly force overtime. He'll get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. He's high off the ball. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Buckeyes getting set on first and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They take the lead in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now, the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking deep for late game heroics. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Sticking with the running game. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Under pressure, just lets it go. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Touchdown, Dogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Wow, what a play. What a rocket for an arm he has.
It's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking, it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
And now some pressure for this extra point attempt. If he makes it, we go to overtime. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll try a pass here. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top in OT.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Interesting gamble here early in overtime. They set up for a 2-point conversion. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. And he gets in there to convert the 2-point try. Very aggressive play call. Gives them an 8-point lead in OT. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Checks this down to the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Pressure is coming. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got it and went for a 1st down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback make,
and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Now they'll set up for a 2-point try, try to force another overtime. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails, and they're still trailing. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game.